How you doing, guys? It is the Get Loud podcast presented by SeatGeek, the official ticketing partner of the Washington Commanders. That's Fred Smoot.
Get loud.
I'm Michael Jenkins. Get loud.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll talk about the Giants a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit,
yeah.
then we'll move ahead.
Yeah.
So one thing that I want to know about is that you and Logan had a disagreement yesterday, which you're going to be talking about on the pod, so inform me here.
You know what? We have production meetings all the time, and it's a battle of the minds in there. Mm-hmm. And me and Logan got in a mental tussle in there. Okay. You know, it was Professor X type, just verbal response. We disagreed about how the Giants game went and who should have stepped up and did they actually play that bad or did they actually play that good? And I had just different views of it. To win, it has to be expectations. Mm-hmm. If you are expected to be that guy, like me and Champ, for instance, Champ, Dale Green.
Yep.
We knew it was a bar. Darryl had already set the bar. Champ was already living up to the bar. Fresh, what you gonna do? That go to bar. I knew I had to play to a certain level. And that's winning football. Coach Gibbs has told me that many a times. What do you expect to get out of this? Do you expect to ball out? And are y'all gonna do it as a group? Because that's what I'm seeing right now on defense. Independently, they are great superheroes. But for them to be great, they have to be great together. They have to be the Avengers. And the Avengers used to fight before they realized.
Hall of Justice.
Hey, that's how Thanos won. We were separated. We was independently doing our job. Until we came together, we couldn't beat him. I feel like that on defense. Until they come together and learn how to play as one organic organism, they won't reach their peak.
I want to read these ads, and then I want to get back to you and this passion. And we start, of course.
Yes.
You know where we're going.
I know where we're going.
We're feeling the power of the Honda CR-V.
I am.
The hybrid and Accord hybrid, Honda's most electrifying vehicles yet. Find the adventure in one of Honda's rugged SUVs and trucks, like the Pilot Trail Sport, Honda's most rugged SUV ever. Or you can experience the thrilling performance of the fun-to-drive Honda Civic with an available turbocharged engine. Get power, performance, and ruggedness with Honda. Find the Honda that is perfect for you. See your local Honda dealer today. And, of course, we can't forget about RTS, Recycle Track Systems, transforming the way commercial businesses and communities manage waste and recycling. They combine the power of AI with premium customer service to optimize waste pickup schedules, ensuring timely and efficient collections to keep our neighborhoods cleaner and greener. Visit rts.com to learn more about how they can help your business manage waste more responsibly.
See, I'm Captain Planet, so I believe in it.
Captain Planet. You're talking about superheroes, you're Captain Planet.
I'm Captain Planet, man. Hey, I come together to clean the earth. That's what we do. And speaking of injuries, we've been kind of injured on this show,
We've been banged up. We've been banged up.
But it's a difference between being injured and hurt. Are you hurt? Because if you hurt, you still can play.
No.
If you're injured.
I'm hurt, but I'm not injured.
Tell them how you got hurt.
I cracked a rib, and I don't even know
how.
Doing nothing.
You had a bad dream.
I woke up in the middle of the night on Sunday, and I told my girl, I was like, it's the first time in my life I thought I was dying.
Yeah.
I was like,
it's over.
I think I'm having a heart attack.
Fred Sanford.
It hurt.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the big one.
It hurt. It's the big one. I thought I was gone, and I came this close to going to the emergency room. The next day, I went to the doctor, and the first thing he said was, "Do you think you're having a heart attack?"
Yeah.
I was like, yes, because everything hurt. My arm was tingling.
Numb. Yeah.
He said, that's what people think, but you just have a cracked rib. So I'm all right.
But not knowing how you crack the rib is the ultimate thing. Like,
that's what's scary to me.
I don't know what you dreamed about. I know Halloween is coming up. Maybe it was running for Freddy Krueger because he might have cracked it in your dream and you woke up and you had a cracked rib. Now, me, myself, the milk allergies have this battle. Like, I don't know how many people.
We couldn't do this on Monday because of your allergy.
My face, I look like the dude off of Goonies. Like, it was so bad. I'm still bearing scars from it. Like, I'm having to fight this good fight because I'm one of them people absolutely allergic to nothing.
Okay.
So then it's this milk, which is I'm a milk baby. I love it. So I'm finding out now I can't really take it in a liquid form anymore. Don't mind if I eat a cake that's baked with milk.
Okay.
I'm fine. But then I try to eat a bowl of Captain Crunch, and things go downhill.
Is that what you're eating?
Yes. Taken out by a bowl of all crunch berries. Oops. You know them? Oops, all crunch berries.
Yeah.
Taken out by the sugar man himself. Listen, I don't know what it is. I'm going to try. I had to go get a shot. Like, listen, my eyes were closed. I was scarring up. I was like, I don't know. Like, how am I fending this off? But I'm finna start to, like, 1% milk, maybe. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm hearing Fairlife and a couple of more things I need to try. So now I'm in the trial and error right now.
This has to be upsetting because, like you said, you love milk.
I used to drink it, like, by the carton at 100 degrees in Mississippi.
Oh, my God.
Summer. Like, just milk. My mama used to hate it because she'll go buy a gallon of milk on Monday, Tuesday evening, it's gone. Like, that's where I was when it come to it. I had a milk addiction. I was a milk head.
Whole milk.
Yeah, just whole milk, just everywhere. Poured all over me. I was just addicted to it.
Well, everyone's going to need to drink their milk and be healthy for this matchup with the Eagles.
Yeah, we're going to need that milk mustache.
Oh, man, this is a tough one.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to Jalen Hurts, he's not 100%. He's playing with a tweaked left knee, wore brace in the second half last week. But when you have a guy who's that dynamic at quarterback, how do you slow him down?
Well, the thing about it is he is one of those guys where he is trial by fire.
Okay.
I love my quarterbacks, and I've told you this before. I love my quarterbacks that went through something. I like them to life them, been and touched him, and him being benched in the national championship, coming back, then transferring, and just one thing after another. And he just keeps on grinding. That makes a dangerous man because he's worn by life, and also a great leader. This is what I love, and I think Sam got a little of this too. Have you ever seen Jalen Hurts smile on the sideline? Because I haven't.
He's a very likable guy off the field.
But on the field,
never.
Like, you never seen him frown, but you never see him smile.
Okay.
He'll throw a touchdown, and he go right back to normalcy. You throw a pick, and he'll be like, yeah. Like, he unemotional. I don't like my quarterbacks to be emotional.
Yeah.
He is no emotion right there. He understands the task at hand, and the task at hand is championships. He learned that from Alabama. You're going to be graded as a quarterback. Quarterback win stats are most definitely connected to quarterback. Like, he understands that's how I'm going to be graded, that's how I'm going to be guarded. Yeah, they started out kind of slow this year. They lost their coordinator. He's a head coach now. That's what happened when you ball out.
Yeah.
Like, then you lose your defensive coordinator. So I knew both sides were going to take a while to find their true new identity. But they got the most unstoppable play in the league right now.
The tush push.
The tush push, the brotherly shove, I hate it all.
I was going to ask you, there's some talk that the NFL should ban it.
I hate it. I don't know if I'm there with the ban because I'm not going to be a sour puss because my guys can't stop it and nobody else can stop it. I just think it's a dangerous play.
Yeah.
I think at the end of the day, it's one of those plays where I think they won't ban it because nobody else has mastered it.
Yeah.
Kelsey, best center in football. Nobody will argue with you about that.
Oh, yeah, Jason Kelsey.
Nobody else has a quarterback in Jalen Hurts that squats 600 pounds. I've seen Josh Allen try to do it. I've seen and they just get pushed back. They have found that one play that nobody can stop. And the question is, what are defensive coordinators going to do? Like, one coordinator going to have to find that guy. And maybe it's having that 5'10 defensive tackle that's like 5'10", 330.
Yeah.
So he's already low to the ground. Like, it's got to be some cure. Like, it reminded me of the Wildcat. Everybody was doing it. Nobody could stop it because the one person we are not responsible for on the defense is the quarterback. We can't account for him. Yep. So when you put a running back at quarterback, you run the Wildcat. Well, it dominated for a year and a half. And then the coordinators found a way to get it done. All right, so I'm wondering with the tush push, the brotherly slub, the Ben Franklin rub, whatever you want to call it, I'm hoping they find a way to stop it because I'm sorry. I watched these guys run this play, Jinx, from the minus 20-yard line. They're on 24th down. That means they already in field goal position.
Right.
And nobody stops it.
They can't.
It's so scary of a play, but he's a scary leader and a scary quarterback. And don't forget that Howie Roseman, this dude right here is on a mission. Like, to go get Kevin Beard, the safety from the Tennessee Titans,
they're trying to make that run.
For a 5th and 6th round pick. Dude.
Stealing.
A beyond Pro Bowler. And you're putting him with 2 Pro Bowlers in Bradbury and Big Play Slay. That's scary, but I'm not worried. Like, the bottom of the people like, you worried about this game? No, we always play them tough.
Right.
It's a divisional game, and I hate to break the news to everybody about the the Philadelphia Georgia Bulldogs, where the Washington, Alabama Crimson Tide ain't scared of them. So, therefore, it always supplies for great entertainment.
I was looking at a thread this morning on Twitter about plays that have been banned over time, and it was pretty interesting. One was the Deacon Jones head slap.
Yes,
remember that?
Yes,
when
Deacon Jones slapped everybody in
in
the
the head.
Anybody.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then there was, remember the play where at the end of the game, teams would just hold the other team?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
And you just let time run off the clock.
Yeah.
Another one was, I didn't know this was a thing, that back when the goalpost used to be at the front of the end zone.
Yeah.
One guy on the Chiefs would stand in front of the goalpost, and if the ball was coming, he was 6'10".
He would
jump
just
try to swat. Slap it away. It's crazy.
It was a Neanderthal game
way back then.
Yeah. And they got certain plays like 2-minute drill going. We can't stop the team. Defensive player sit on the ground and play.
Yes.
All right, so we have all of these things in football. It's kind of like the old notion. It's kind of like war. Mm-hmm. If you're not cheating, you ain't trying. Like, I hate to say it.
So how do you feel about Michigan then?
That don't shock me. We've been stealing. That's what we do. I've been listening to calls and watching hand signals my whole career. Mm-hmm. So does everybody. They don't give you an edge. You still got to stop the sweep. We know the sweep coming.
Right.
Still got to stop it. All right? Like, you still got to stop it. So, in football so much, I don't think it carries over.
So, when you look at individual matchups, Eagles, Commanders, what's the one matchup outside of Sam that you're looking forward to seeing?
I'm looking forward to seeing what we're going to do with A.J. Brown. Because you know what?
He's been a monster.
I've been saying, what he did to us, he's continued to do to the rest of
everybody.
The league. All right, so A.J. Brown has to be stopped. All right, and what is going to be your game plan to getting that done? I was thinking, why not put your biggest corner that's 6'3.5", St. Juice on him, who played him pretty well last year. And I was wondering, where was this the first time we played him? Yep. Go save your rookie, St. Juice. That's what we do as defensive backs. So I want to see that matchup. But then Devontae Smith always has a good game against us.
Yeah.
We got to find a way. I think Slim Reaper versus Slim Reaper is the cure for this. That's where Forbes comes in at, because that's the one he's used to handling. Mm-hmm. It ain't A.J. Brown.
Right.
It's Devontae Smith. I thought that's what you would do. That's who you would match up. So I want to see the matchup on the outside. I thought we did a great job of stopping Swift in the run the first time, but I'm sure they're going to have some more plays to try to get him to the outside and the inside. So I'm looking to see, too, who's got the best defensive line? Mm-hmm. Who defensive line gonna stand up and say it's us, not y'all? Mm-hmm. You know, I want to see that. Thought we did a good job with Davis the first game. Nick Gates did. I thought we did a good job against Carter. But you know, Sweat in the ends. It's sweat. They got to sweat. We got to sweat. It's one of them games where, like I tell people, these teams are closer than you think. Do they got the edge at quarterback? Yes. But I think we got a group of wide receivers. They got a group of wide receivers where I think the game really separates each other is offensive line versus offensive line. And I think that's where the disparities come in at.
You know what time it is.
It is.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, way to hand me this that used to be a tree. Get Loud Podcast is brought to you by Bet365, official sports betting partner of your Washington Commanders. Bet on a range of NFL markets with Bet365 app. Craft your own personalized bet slip with parlays. Access thousands of games with live streaming. Place your bet before match or during the game. It's up to you. Download Bet365 app today. Join 80 million members worldwide. Age 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Virginia. Gambling problem? Call or text 1-800-GAMBLER. Pay them bills. All right? MWAA. We don't travel to escape life. We travel so life don't escape us. We dream of places anywhere in the world, and in a blink of an eye, we're there. That's the wonder of flight. All you have to do is decide where to. Dulles International Airport, let your imagination soar. Book your adventure today at flydulles.com/nonstop.
So smooth. You got those down.
Well, you know what? The Milk Alley just kind of took me down. I'm back. I never thought I'd get, taken down by the hands of a cow. But then I thought about it, Jinx.
Hands of a cow.
Yeah, we are the only species that drinks another species' milk. Imagine if you seen a rabbit just run up to a cow like, pretty thirsty. Let me get some of that milk out.
I've been running across this desert all day. I could use a drink.
Like sometimes we have to think about that. And my son gets on me because he's like just a nutritionist and he don't like to eat. He don't eat meat. He don't do none of that.
Okay.
And he's like, well, Dad, you do drink an animal's milk. You know, you're supposed to pretty much only drink human milk. And I was like, yeah, you pretty much got a point there. You know, now that I never thought about it like that, but, you know, you got a point there. Listen to the youth, people.
You know what's coming up? Halloween.
Ooh, my favorite holiday.
I was going to say it has to be.
The thing about it is, Jinx, it's quickly turned from a children's holiday. I don't think people trust people giving their kids candy. Like,
sort of true.
Come on, you remember our day. They throw anything.
Take anything from anyone.
No, we didn't care. We just, if somebody drive down the street, they're throwing candy. We just take it. Not anymore. In D.C. especially, it's a grown folks holiday. Mm-hmm. It's a reason for grown folks all over the DMV to just put on anything they want and just go out and have a good time.
Yeah.
So I think quickly it's become a grown folks holiday. And me, myself, ever since Game of Thrones come out, I've always been Jon Snow, like a.k.a. Fred Snow, the bastard from the South. All right? I like to dress up as Jon Snow.
Okay.
And go out and just go to parties, Halloween parties all over the DMV. I enjoy it. Just imagine me.
Yeah.
11 o'clock at night, carrying a sword. All right. Walking the streets of D.C. All right. With a
get
sword.
arrested.
Yeah, with a sword. All right. That's what I'm telling you. All right. Bend the knee. That's what I tell everybody. Bend the knee. All right. That's why you got to get into character. What about you? What, I know you like to dress up.
Oh, my God. A couple years ago, we won a costume contest.
Oh, I won many.
Oh, my girlfriend. Have you ever seen the movie Midsummer?
I think I have.
It's crazy. And so I had never seen it. And so she dressed up like the girl from Midsummer. I dressed up like her boyfriend, the Bloody Bear. We won. This year, I had to take the L on this one.
Yeah.
It's Taylor Swift adjacent.
First, don't do it.
I know.
Don't do it
I
because
know.
now you're not.
Now
you're not really going into the bag of Halloween.
I know.
Now you just stand. So you Travis Kelce, basically.
No.
It's
gonna be one of those deep dives.
All right.
Because otherwise, there's gonna be a million Taylor
I've
Swift
been saying Kelce jersey on Halloween will be everywhere.
Oh.
And it'll be a tall blonde wig beside them. All right. So at the end of the day, I think you gotta do better than that.
I know. I'm gonna trust her. Now this is very creative. Not many people would come up with it off the top.
Yeah.
I'm gonna trust her on this. See how it goes.
Yeah. And that's the only one you go to because I usually have 3 costumes for a costume because it's like a 3-day thing here.
Are you Fred Snow at everything?
No. This year I'm not going as Jon. I'm going as an older Targaryen, Daemon Targaryen from the House of Dragons. Yes. Way to get back into form right there. I'm going as Daemon, man. Hey, listen. I'm one of them people. I've been trapped in Westeros for years now.
Okay.
One of my favorite it's my favorite all-time show of all time.
Yeah.
So, and I just think the costumes are easy. Because I was stuck on Marvel first, but I can only be Fred Pool so many times. Like, usually, if I go as Deadpool, that's what Fred Pool, that's what I do. I put the whole suit on, and I'm still carrying swords. I see this thing about it.
You want to be anyone where you can carry a weapon.
I'm carrying a sword no matter what. All right? So that's where I'm at right now. And I usually do at least one.
Okay.
It's because I got 2 favorite characters when it comes to comic books. Deadpool, because I would pretty much be him. I'm kind of like a jokester.
Oh, that's right up your alley.
But the Joker.
People love the Joker. There was a thing this week I saw where there's so many athletes that have Joker tattoos. A ton.
No, listen. I have no tattoo. Like, I'm one of the few athletes in America that have no tattoos. And I was like, you know what? It's time for me to get one because I'm going through that midlife crisis. And I said I was going to get, the laugh now, cry later tattoo, right? And I said I'm going to do it with the Joker face, the laugh, and the Deadpool face on the other one.
Well, that's creative.
Yes. Laugh now, cry later. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to end everything with the long purple trench jacket, face painted, green wig on, and I'm going to laugh all night long.
Now, you a Heath Ledger Joker guy?
Heath Ledger.
He was the best.
Like I'm saying, like,
not
it ain't
close.
but one Joker.
Yes.
In my book.
Agreed.
Now, Jack Nicholson.
He was fine. He was good.
He the first one. But half the time I forgot he wasn't the Joker in Dark Knight. Like, I was like, this dude, he played the Joker better than anybody. Money made nothing. He didn't care about no money. Chaos. Organized chaos. And that's what I'm about.
I remember reading before that film that to get into character, he had a book with him, and he would sit in a hotel room like a days at a time and write down the most disturbing things he could think of just to get in that mindset.
Now, you got to think about it, though. We've heard from 2 or 3 actors. Playing the Joker has taken a toll on them.
I believe that.
Because they do try to get into character, and sometimes when I hear from these actors, it's hard to get back out of character. Meaning, they still a little deranged.
Yeah.
So that just tells you how serious the art of acting is, Jinx. So all I'm saying is, watch the part that you take. All right? If they offer you the Joker, you might want to call me and let me do it.
Speaking of spooky things, Halloween this time of year, you ever get into Ouija board? Anything weird when you were younger?
We all did it in high school. We all did it in college. And see, I'm such a realist. Why everybody in there just caught in the trend? Oh, it's moving. What is it spelling? And I'm like, you're lying. All right? You moved it to the R. You moved it. You know why? Because you connected to vowels and consonants. All right? You did it. What did it spell out? We got 3 days left. No, it didn't. It didn't. You did it. All right? And I know everybody has a Ouija board story. All right?
Everyone has one.
I had one playing with my older cousins. And they just moved it to the letter U. You ain't got long to live. I was like, I'm 15. What are you talking about? They're like, you. I like, why I couldn't be talking about you? Like, what are you talking about? So everybody got a Ouija board story. Tell us, enlighten us.
I got really into it with my friends. We would go out and play on graves at night.
God,
I know,
dude.
I know. And then there was a friend of mine who had moved from a different high school, and she was like, have you guys ever played Glassy Glassy?
What is
like,
that?
What is Glassy? It's homemade Ouija board, but there's a different set of rules. You make your own Ouija board. You cover it in tinfoil. You write down everything. Then you take a shot glass.
Oh, so it don't come with the spirits from Parker's Brothers.
Right.
Oh,
No.
all right, my fault.
You turn over the shot glass. You use that as the oracle. So we're playing one night, and she goes, the difference is you have to put your fingers on the oracle, but you must dismiss the evil spirits from the room before you take your fingers off, or they'll stay with you.
Okay.
So she said this. I got freaked out by something. I was like, oh, my God. She goes, you didn't dismiss the evil spirits. So everybody quit playing except for me and my friend Jason. So we start playing, and we asked the evil spirits in the room, are you still with us?
Yeah.
Yes, right?
Oh, my God.
No, listen to this.
All right, I'm here.
This is crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah,
so my friend Jason, right? So we said, what are you going to do? And it spells golf. I'm like, golf? Well, Jason was a champion golfer in high school, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then it spelled Bert. We're like, oh, his dog's name is Bert. But it didn't stop at Bert. It goes Bert in. Golf, Bert in. Kill. So it took us a second, and then we both realized in my hometown, Breckenridge, Texas, in 1982, okay? The most famous crime ever committed. There was a young girl, Ryan Burton, what's her name? She was killed. It took about 10, 12 years to finally solve that crime. They found her body, her bones at the local golf course. Do you know what her brother's name was? Jason, the same as my friend. So when we put we looked at each other. I go, if you did that, you're a sick. And he goes, no. But I have never played. We both looked at each other and said, that's it. We're never playing again.
Now, here go the question. Did y'all call the police and say, you know what, I got a cold case here? And they going to be like, from what? A Ouija board.
Oh, my God.
You had all the evidence.
Some dude he confessed to that years later after they had found her skeleton at the golf course. I mean, I remember being haunted by that as a kid because crimes never happened in our small town.
And, well, you know what? I could take yours because yours was a makeshift Ouija board.
It wasn't bought from the store.
Brothers, it wasn't bought from the store.
Right.
Because I doubt the store come with evil spirits. You know? I don't think they making them. You know, we got a spirit over here for this one right here.
Yeah.
Now the question is, you know they say stuff like voodoo, if you believe, It's true.
I was saying this to Ann, our producer, earlier. If you lean into anything,
It's true.
like enough bad things, like if you lean into dark stuff, bad stuff will happen eventually.
If the woman down the street that live at the corner say, I'm a witch, and she dressed like a witch,
Right.
one day she might ride a broom. That's just the day. If you outside and you see her fly past on a broom, you're like, yeah, she did say she was a witch. I'm not going to fight the phone. Now, all I know about this, when it comes to the Ouija board, do you think they play off our naiveness? Or do they play off the fact that we are afraid, and when you're afraid, you'll believe in anything?
I think it's that, and also it's all subconscious. You know what I mean?
Yes.
When you're playing, you want a certain, like, you know how it is in high school. Should I date so-and-so, or does this person like me? Yes. Like, you want it to go a certain way.
Yeah. You want it, and you will manipulate it.
Oh, yeah.
Self-consciously, you will manipulate the Ouija board. So what we're saying now, people, go play with a Ouija board. All right? That's what you do. Hey, Halloween, go play. Now, I don't know if I'm going to take it to the depths of these guys. They literally went to a cemetery where spirits are. Like, come on, then.
It was not great.
Hey, listen, y'all really put it to the test. That's all I'm saying.
Ooh, I was done with it after that.
Well,
have not played since.
Now you consider the warlock. All right? That's what you are. You're a male witch.
Well, maybe I was flying around on a broom like that lady down
That's
the
how
street.
you broke your rib.
We're going to pay some bills. We're going to talk some more football here. Guys, you know Honda.
Yeah, I do.
Come on.
I
Who doesn't love Honda?
I'm about to buy one.
You got to feel the power of the CR-V Hybrid and Accord Hybrid, Honda's most electrifying vehicles yet. Find adventure in one of Honda's rugged SUVs and trucks like the Pilot Trail Sport, Honda's most rugged SUV ever, and they have a history of great SUVs, or experience the thrilling performance of the fun-to-drive Honda Civic with an available turbocharged engine. Get the power, performance, and ruggedness with Honda. Find the Honda that is perfect for you. See your local Honda dealer today. And breaking news, it is official. SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the Washington Commanders. The deal is finalized. They are in the family, in the circle of trust.
Yep.
So if you haven't heard the name yet, get used to it. Whether you're buying tickets, selling tickets to any event in the DMV, including Commanders games, SeatGeek is the place to do it. The official ticketing partner of the Washington Commanders, so Commanders fans can fan.
We need to have like a live Ouija board off with like 10 Ouija boards sponsored by SeatGeek to see who actually can talk to spirits.
I wonder if they would sponsor that, or they'd be like, you know what, we're going to pass on this one.
We're going to have a Ouija board contest, you know? With the Halloween, you got to bring out like crazy things. Like Halloween is the day of the dead.
Yeah.
All right? It is the day where everything that scares you become delightful. All right? You know, and the crazy thing is, living here so long, the kids, everybody knew where I lived. All right. So they would come and it'd be like 50 people at a time just come.
Yeah.
So I got to the point I would most definitely give out candy. But I had so many people asking for football cards that every year I just started giving out football cards.
Oh, yeah?
And to the point where I would like get my teammates football cards, get them to sign them in the locker room.
Oh, that's smart.
Oh, yeah. So it wanted to just be me. I ain't want to come off as a prick. You know, by the way, you want this Reese's Pieces? How about a picture of me? So,
you want a Baby Ruth? How about a picture of me?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Butterfingers, first of all, worst candy of all time.
You don't like Butterfinger?
First of all, Bart Simpson is fake and he don't like Butterfinger. Like, listen, we got to be honest about a couple of these candy bars. Overrated and stink, all right? Mounds, worst candy. Like, if you see a Mounds in your bag, I used to throw it so far in the yard. Listen to me. Almond Joy, worst candy bar alive. And I'm going to tell you like this. If it wasn't for our parents, Mr. Goodbar would have been ran out of business. All right? Listen to me. It's certain candy bars that will not be here in 20 years. I just gave you 3. Mr. Goodbar, Mounds.
Mr. Goodbar's overrated.
Mounds, Almond Joy. These are a dying breed of candy bars.
Okay, so let me ask you this. What's your favorite candy?
Ooh, I love Nestle Crunch.
Okay.
I love Three Musketeers.
Okay.
As you see, I don't really like nuts in my candy bars. All right? I'm tired of Snickers because they was in every locker room that I ever grew up in. So I look at Snickers with like this squint. Not really my type of thing. Yeah. Milky Way, that's what I'm talking about.
You like the nougat.
World's finest chocolate, that's what I'm talking about. Give me a Hershey's bar, just the chocolate. All right?
Oh, okay.
All right, that's what I'm talking about.
You just want chocolate.
Give me a whatchamacallit. You remember that?
Yeah, whatchamacallit, yeah.
Give me a whatchamacallit. What about you?
Sneaky favorite of all time, this isn't handed out much, The Score Bar. Do you know what a Score Bar? It's just like a Heath.
No, a Heath is a terrible bar.
Oh, it's delicious.
Oh my God.
You know who loves a Score Bar?
People that love peppermint patties.
B. Mitch.
That's why he ain't
When
got
I was
no
in
hair.
NBC, I had a Score Bar on my desk one time, and
Yeah.
B. Mitch is sitting there like this.
Just staring at it.
And finally he goes, Jinx, if you don't eat that Score Bar, I'm going to eat it. I was like,
Yeah.
all right.
Go and get it. Hey, listen, I don't know. I just think it's some candy bars out there that's only living because of older people. And listen, a Heath.
What if I said Werther's?
Werther's original. You know you can only eat
That's
them.
an old person.
You can only eat them when you ain't got teeth in
Yeah.
your mouth. Let me take my teeth out, baby. Eat this Werther's. That's just like giving somebody fruitcake. You know they ain't gonna never
Right.
eat it. All right, that's what I'm saying. Like some stuff in a bag these days,
Yeah.
don't make it. I watch my kid. They come home and they separate it. Dad, I don't want this. I want this. It's usually Heath, Werther's original. All these old people candy just sitting over here, candy corn. It's over with. Your days are numbered.
Oh, I hate
I
candy.
hate
That's
candy.
great. It's like
You know,
plastic to me.
This is what I really hate about candy corn. People got the audacity to leave it in the living room unwrapped, just there.
It'll keep forever.
And no, and then they be like, I know it was 56 candy corns in here 3 months ago, and it's 56 now. Did the candy corn have a little candy corn? It looked like it's 63 in there. I don't know. Candy corn is finished. Peppermints, don't get him out on Halloween. Like, number one candy you should never give out on Halloween, peppermint, is really not a candy. It's a breath freshener.
Okay. Like a peppermint patty. Don't hand that out.
Oh, peppermint patty the worst. Have you ever ate a peppermint patty?
Oh, yeah.
You like it because it
Well, no,
opens
here's
up
the
your pores?
I'll do like, what do you think about Junior Mints?
hate them.
Okay, that's what I
I
thought.
hate Junior Mints. Like, who said, you know what? Let's put this mint and this chocolate together. Who said that? Like,
These strong candy cakes or candy takes are killing me.
I know. I had to ask people, man, because we never all go back and ask people who was the first to do it. Like me with my milk allergy. Who was the first dude to say, you know what, I'm thirsty? I'm finna drink some of that cow's milk. Mm-hmm. Who is that first dude? Who was the first dude to put this all together? I want to know. And some candy bars are overrated, some are not.
Okay, let's reach to the grab bag here and pull out ways to beat the Eagles.
Yes, ways to beat the Eagles. Make them one-dimensional. Okay. And they cannot be running the ball. I know people going to be like, they throw the ball pretty well, but when you can't run the ball, it'll take you out of your groove. Mm-hmm. And that's what we want to do. We want to make it a rocky groove for them. And we also know when they don't hit on those deep throws. All right, and that's just if the D-line make them hold it another second, the DBs dare to make the play no matter what. If you can make them like 30% on the deep balls, you got a chance to beat them. Offense, I don't need you to score 50 points. I need you to consume the ball. I need you to run the ball with purpose and consume it to the point where if Jalen Hurts is watching the game as much as me and the fans, he can't affect the game. All right, now you have to weaponize your offense to be your defense. All right, you go in there, you control the ball. If we have 20 to 15 more plays than them, by the end of the game, we win.
We're about mid-season here.
Yeah.
So things have not gone the way we've wanted them to go.
Mm-hmm.
So big picture, how do you turn this around? And maybe this is too broad of a question, but how do you say, all right, let's flip the script now.
Yeah.
Things haven't gone the way we've wanted them to go. Mm-hmm. Let's make a run.
Let's just be real grown about the situation. We cannot control the past. Even last week, 3 days ago, it's the past. Mm-hmm. We can control the future. And we got more games in front of us than behind us. Let's make them all count. Let's play football, play for play, quarter for quarter. Let's not get caught up in who we playing. Let them get caught up in us. All right. At the end of the day, take it one play at a time, one quarter at a time, and impose your will. You do that, we'll finish this year the right way.
That's how we got to end this podcast.
Yeah, you got to do it. Stay away from Ouija Boards. Stay away from Werther's Original and Mr. Good Bars.
There you go. Wise man.